Okay, good evening. I'll just fit. Okay, 晚上好，来，我们开始。So we begin by doing 15 minutes of meditation, and then today I want to cover the benefit of the cloud offering mantra, and also the mantra for stop pollution. Then we will do some Om Mani Padme Hum, and we do Vajrasattva. Then we do that. 好，现在我们就开始，然后我们就静静做15分钟先，然后把我们的意念带回到现在当下。我们说我们的意念呢，不是我们的身体。你会想到我呢，你会感觉到我就是我的身体，但是你会感觉到也是你是你的身体，你指给我看你在哪里，你怎样指都指不到的，你不能，这个是我，你指不到的。所以你感觉到我是好像一个概念，你没有，我们通常我会讲到我就是一个嗯，常一自足的我，常一自足的我，好像我可以找到的，好像可以离开我的身体。那个肯定不可以的，也是像我们说因果，那你做东西以后你不会感果嘛，所以你意念跟你的身体肯定有一个密切的关系的，肯定的。所以我们说，当我们把我们的意念活在当下，就是只观我们的呼吸，然后只观我们所感觉到的，无因感觉到的。So now we start by doing the awareness meditation. There's a really direct cause between how you live your life when you know the Dharma, or how you live your life when you know the Dharma, you practice the Dharma, you do it relatively pretty well with a lot of practice, then you do it spontaneously because it's your second nature, because you're so familiar, you're not familiar to any other thing. Let's say for some people who whole life only eat champa, the only food, they think of champa. Let's just like the Tibetans, also same thing. When they think of food for average people, breakfast meals called champa, hot tea, a little bit of dough. Even Geshe-la here, they bring their own champa, they eat the champa. So for us, our breakfast maybe got a little bit more variety. So what we are with our familiarity. So right now, our mind, you want to be very familiar with your mind. So right now, you're not familiar with the quality of your mind. You're familiar with what your mind is holding on to, what people tell you is nice. You're familiar with what's the latest food, the latest what is latest happening, let's say in the news. But you're not familiar with the quality of the mind. So right now, when we want to meditate, we are training to meditate on a aspect of the quality of the mind called the awareness, the ability to know, like the nature of the mirror can reflect. So we want to focus on the ability of the nature of our mind that can know. So our mind can know what our mind, when we open our eyes, our mind can know what we are seeing, can know what we're hearing, can understand or experience what we are smelling, tasting, touching, or even thinking your mind. Before a thought can come out, who is the one doing the thinking? If I ask you who's the one doing the thinking, then you have to ask, who is the one doing the thinking? Can I be found? Can the one doing the thinking can be found in the aggregate in your body? You almost have to come to a conclusion. It cannot be found. It's something quite easy. So does it mean that you don't exist since I cannot find me in my body? No. So you realize that I am not the same as my body, but I exist with the body. I am not the same with my body, but I exist together with the body. I'm not the body, but I exist, coexist together because the mind is non-form. When you point everywhere, you can't find yourself. The only conclusion you can have safely based on theoretical proof and your experience, you say, my mind and my body, my mind is not body form, it's not matter. It's something non-matter. But my mind is not separate from my body. If your mind is separate from your body, then I say, show me where. Then who is doing all the action right now? So that means you do action without a mind. So you realize you can't. So to be able to be very familiar every day with this particular thought, correct? So how much merit you need? I'm gonna tell you, you need enough merit, correct? I give you some ideas so that you can, I just give you some very wild idea. That means you must enough merit, correct, to own SpaceX, to own Nvidia, the most expensive company, to own Apple. Those type of merit, do you have? Most of us will not have. Most of us will not have. So do you want to have? I say that if you want to achieve enlightenment, you ought to have all those merit, not only external thing, but time a trillion times more. So can it be achieved? Yes, tonight I'm going to teach you how to achieve that. I'm going to teach you how to achieve that. Okay, some of you might know how to achieve that. So because of Buddha compassion, he know that you're desperate, but you all need the thing. So recently in the Douyin, right, there's this man called, can't remember his name, I can't Li Yapeng. I think it's Wang Fei, his husband. So he for many years, right? So when he and Wang Fei married, they got a daughter, and the daughter got cracked lips, hair lips. That means here broken up one. He decided he's so rich, right? So he can go to America. Then he decided that everybody who have a kid, right, got this one. I will from my own side will want to make them be able to smile again. So for 16 years, he really been scolded by people. He went through all the thing, and finally they realized that he's such an incredible gentleman. You know, he do it without letting people know. He come out all the money and all the hard work, and all the people scold him only. When all the truth came out, right, suddenly everybody realized that he was an incredible warrior who have stood by what he say. I felt that was really, really pretty amazing. Really, really pretty amazing. So he realized that when he do the job, he not only need marriage, he also need determination. So I must tell you, now you all to find the method not difficult. What you all actually need now is the determination. The determination. The method to collect merit, Sifu can teach you. I think I can teach you, or I can introduce to you, because you now got karma to meet me. I can probably introduce you some method, all right? They can most quickly, and not compare anymore, most quickly one, but you must have the determination want to practice. So most of y'all run for a while, punctured, didn't want to run. So I say, how? I also cannot say, hey, how come you never come for Zoom? It seems like I felt that more importantly, you say that I out of love for everyone. Every day I want to do something for everyone. Before I sleep, may my last act become a virtuous act to free all beings. So yesterday someone climbed freehand up Taipei 101. I think that's pretty, I like to say, the one probably never think, he think a lot of fame, right? Can you imagine you go up there, there's also earthquake, he for sure finish one. For sure finish one. Or there was a very strong gush of wind, for sure finish one. Then I say that why you take all those risks for eight Wali Dharma? I want to be famous. I want to feel good. I want people to know me. I'm gonna tell you, all the Li Yapeng really show that I don't need anyone to know me. I just want to do what I need to do. He said the joy I get is when someone, the young girl after the operation, after maybe about 10, maybe for a couple of years of training to speak and all the thing, able to smile, he said that is his reward. I thought that was really a very gentleman way to do. Really, really amazing. I felt that that's what Bodhisattva do. They did not seek for any pride. They do not seek for any gain. They did not seek for any respect. They seek, even people scold her, right? They continue to do. He said that 我一人做事一人当。我要做一个我不会后悔的决定。我要做一个我不后悔的决定。So now you're on this one. If you decided 我要做一个我不后悔的决定, so I try my best to attain. I practice every day. Not necessarily you must join Zoom, but I felt that right now got this because I'm introducing quite a lot of new thing. So it will be very, very good. If I go up to the mountain, then you'll have repeat lah. But right now of the thing, you should really try your best to really to attend. Because when given live, right, there's something powerful about being live. There's a direct connection that's happening right now. There's no time gap. That means something happened in the past. That means now whatever you experience is very, very present. So very present is very powerful because your mind experience it directly. Now doesn't mean you hear repeat, you can't, but you can visualize that from your side you want to practice, right? You still can. So getting a lot of merit, getting a lot of thing. If you really put the ingredient of death and impermanence, or everything becomes so clear what you want to do, if at the time of death, right, you cannot regret whatever they did not do because there's no more time to do. How I wish I had done. I think this is the most sad word in the English language. I wish I have done. Now you all know already, then even more regret. You know, but you don't do, then even more regret, correct? I say, I wish I done. So I say, it's good to at least, I say that, and every day, correct, try to take out maybe 90 minutes or 80 minutes or whatever thing to do this practice. So my Zoom usually take about, I think, after I think, look more like 90 minutes. If I can, maybe 75 minutes, 1 hour, 15 minutes. But I felt that it was not so much about how long it take. It was what changed. I felt it was what changed. Maybe you all got a refresh again. I felt that some of the thing is refresh and correctly and repeatedly do it every day. You refresh, you refresh. You know, when you paint house, you need to first base coat. After base coat, you took one coat, then you dry another coat. So you have to put a lot of coat. You cannot say, hey, it's supposed to be two coat. No, you have to do until it is enough, able to cover all the thing. So if you ask me how long it takes, I'll look at you. See, you'll take a while. So you take how long? Once the thing is done, then it takes how long you're going to take. Is there an average thing? I must say that you should not think about how long it's going to take. You must think, is it purposeful or not? Does it reach me my destination? If it reach your destination, don't think about how long you're going to do. Is this worthwhile? I must say the most powerful thing, right, that you can do for ascending me, even the last breath, is our love for all one. I will do it. And I vouch to take all your suffering and give you every of my happiness. Wow, that's just amazing. I think this thought by itself is so amazing, you know. And when you got this type of thought, then you do the cloud offering mantra, whatever I'm going to share with you. Oh, so amazing. Like Chenrezig, like bless his name. He bless his mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, so many times. He delegate merit inside there. It's like put inside the bank that whoever say the thing can get interest on. He bless his name so many times that in future, whoever say one Om Mani Padme Hum will get this benefit. Can you imagine? This is what the Buddha compassion is. You cannot imagine the kindness of the Buddha. You cannot imagine the kindness of the Buddha. They are so absolutely kind, correct? So can you know now you want to become a Buddha for everyone? You know what type of effort you need now? Almost I can tell you, you're going to build SpaceX, right? Build a rocket and go up to the moon. No, don't go moon. No, you don't even go Mars. You go to the sun. I tell you, that's the amount of quantum effort you need. So is it that make me scared? No, you do it slowly, one at a time. As long as whatever we create, don't get destroyed by anger, and we can rejoice in what we do. So you must rejoice. So today, I Venerable Nanda and Geshe-la and but we went to Kora 3 rounds. Then when I go back, I see so many people, I rejoice. So happy they can do the thing. So we just quietly rejoice, do small thing but very powerful, correct. So it's about our mind, subduing our mind. Remember, talk less about people, not important. What they do, not really not important at all. Unless you're a HR manager, then no choice. They can tell me, jialat, every day must talk about people. But it's not HR, right? We just have to say, mind my business, do my thing, and delegate wholeheartedly for everyone. This is my advice to you. Try to do this. Because next year is this coming year after the Chinese New Year, the bay going to run and the heat going to burn most people. And you are included. Okay? Are going to be more and more. I'm gonna tell you, sometimes it's not people, sometimes could be the traffic. Just now I from Suan I go there, the amount of traffic, the sound, the horn, the dust, the everything. Before I reach there, I really feel tired already. I say, oh, how come I'm so tired, you know? Because you just take away energy. Then when a tired person, a hungry person, a thirsty person is going to become an angry person very fast. So you ever invite your friend over and you don't want him to get angry, make sure got food, got water, got drink, got enough, whatever thing. Do like that. Then everybody will be pretty happy about the whole thing. Okay, good. So now we do 15 minutes and then we'll do the rest of the whatever my teaching I'm going to share with you today. 好，现在我们开始15分钟。 Okay, so now we take refuge and generate bodhicitta. 我们皈依，然后发起菩提心。That means when you think of refuge, that means 100% of you, 100%. That means you know that this. That means when you drop down to a cliff, and then there's one rope that can you go up, then you 100% pull the rope. You're not going to let go and push, choose other rope. So refuge must be like that. They say the you must have the Buddha is hook of compassion. You must have the ring of faith. Buddha is hook of compassion. You got the ring of faith. Then can hook up one. Then can hook up. So think of the causal refuge right in front of you. Sakyamuni Buddha, inseparable from a guru. Then you think yourself that out of fear, out of faith, out of compassion. Then 观想我们前方的皈依境导师释迦牟尼佛跟我们的上师无二。To enter the whatever practice that we go subsequently to become a Buddhist, become a Buddha, we have to 100% rely on the three jewel. That's why in the prayer say, till I achieve enlightenment, till I achieve enlightenment, I always go for refuge. So this must be the thing, very anchor. So when you go for refuge, is it you say the sound? No. The Buddha is like the doctor, I'm the sick person, the medicine. Then when you break down all those practice, there's certain practice called morality, there's certain practice called concentration, certain practice called the wisdom aspect of the thing. Then you separate it a little bit more, then become like the sixth perfection. So the practice of morality in the sixth perfection is the practice of generosity, then the practice of morality, the perfection of generosity and perseverance. So in the practice of concentration is joyous effort, also plus concentrate, perfection of concentration. Then the wisdom is the perfection of wisdom. So you realize the three higher training, practice of higher morality, higher concentration, higher wisdom is subsumed in the sixth perfection. Generosity, morality, patience. Then concentration is inside the higher practice of joyous effort, but the joyous effort also can be counted in practice of morality to keep vow, keep everything. And then another one more aspect. So you realize you want to complete the thing, you must have joyous effort. That means you are a mind that delight in virtue. Every time you can do virtue, wow. So every time you think you all can make money, your eye blink, correct? Now can create virtue, walao, 师父, and shortcut a bit. So then the last one, the perfection of wisdom. So if you break down into the eight noble path, right view, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right joyous effort, right mindfulness, right concentration. So this also become the what thing? Right view, right thought is the wisdom aspect of the thing. Then right speech, right action, right livelihood is the morality part of the thing. Then in the higher training of concentration is the right mindfulness, right effort, and right wisdom. So when you start to join what we call joyous effort, then concentration, and then you get the meditative and effort. So this form up what you're supposed to do. A lot of people practice the Dharma for a while, they can't even be very clear what you're supposed to do. So you must be very clear. You hear you listen one time, then subsequently over the course of weeks, I'm going to repeat again. Then you, oh yeah, is this. So you ask yourself, am I doing this or not? If you're not very good, you have to take a little piece of paper and you write, or you got a Dharma notebook, you write it out. That means this thing I really understand one. So it's very important. So we join palms and we begin. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dharma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity, and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their suffering, and I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dharma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity, and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their suffering, and I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, to the Dharma, and to the Sangha. And by the positive potential I create by practicing generosity, and also the other far-reaching attitude, may I become a Buddha to free all beings from all their suffering. 诸佛正法真中尊，一切菩提，我皈依愿以布施等资粮， 我愿力有情，我愿成佛，诸佛正法真中尊，一次菩提，我归依，愿以布施等资粮。我愿力有情，我愿成佛，诸佛正法真中尊，一次菩提，我归依，愿以布施等资粮。我愿力有情，我愿成佛。观想皈依经在前方放出白色、黄色甘露光芒，消业障，然后给予全部的加持，让佛陀移动涂上，入到我们心中，跟我们无二，直到成佛为止。Recite the Guru Metta in front of us and pour white, yellow, color nectar light, purify, give all the blessing to accumulate merit, and then Buddha come on top us, dissolve into us, become inseparable from us. So the last few days, I was still talking about the Sakyamuni Buddha practice. So we take refuge. After you take refuge, then the light dissolves into us. Then after that, we visualize for that. Right? If we do the Sakyamuni Buddha practice, we still maintain the refuge field in front of us. We call it the front generation. We are called self generation, front and self. And then after that, we do the four immeasurable. Then we do the seven limb prayer. Then we do the short mandala. Then usually after that, we will visualize, we will do a lumbering glance meditation. How we are going to become a Buddha? How are we going to become a Buddha? So Lama Tsongkhapa wrote many. So there are many lumbering texts. All the teaching of the Buddha, if you want to make it loose, you say that are all object of lumbering. The object of lumbering, correct, any teaching of the Buddha is meant to be meditated. You must remember this. It meant to be first to be listened, to be contemplated, and meditated. Meditation is the one that it really transforms your mind. Without meditation, you can't transform your mind. It will be just like thing hovering outside, you know, but you don't actually transform yet. It's just that you got all the technique of how to run well and all the things, but you have not taken the thing and put in all the effort to be able to accomplish the thing. So for us right now, so when we do this, the lumbering, the glance meditation will plant imprint. So this imprint is even more important than what? In the liberation of palms of the hand, they say that a yogi, because they go shine, but they don't know lumbering. You can meditate and you meditate very well. You go into calm abiding mind. When you even go to the first jhana, you will have limited clairvoyance. That means you can read mind, you can do a lot of things. You can, let's say you create a clairvoyant, you can fly in the sky, you can discover gold. They call common CD. Common CD. So you can discover where got gold. You can see, you can read your friend mind. I don't know if it's good or not. Read their mind. Not sure. Then even you got those like those are CD, they say that like someone can know the mind of a friend. They take an eagle to fly 18 days. Wow, that means got cover quite a long distance, very far away. Then you read the mind. That means for ordinary people, wow, maybe it's a little bit of achievement, correct? Your mind is so able to focus so well. But that's not cannot be compared to reading we call it the foundation of good quality even one time. Foundation of good quality even one time, written by Lama Tsongkhapa. So must understand the power, the real very quality. There are many lumbering or many teaching of the Buddha, but certain are very special. So when my teacher gave the oral transmission of like Kang Yu Lung, and also like this teaching right now, he will once in a while stop and say, okay, now listen up. Now you're receiving the Golden Light Sutra. Remember, you did receive. Don't ask people, ask you to receive, or they can't ask me. Okay, Golden Light Sutra. You also received the Arya Sanghata Sutra. Then he also said, now you receive the Sutra of what? King of Prayer. Oh, then you also now you receive also Tong Sha, that means the 35 Buddha prostration. Then you also receive the particular sutra called Dispelling the Darkness of 10 Direction. That means this is especially for traveling. Where you say this prayer, that means no air crash, no nothing, everything sun right. So Rinpoche was at a certain point out. So all teaching of Buddha are called Dharma, but not all Dharma are equal. All the teaching, it's just that all money are money from all different currency from Malaysian to Indonesia to whatever the currency of the country are all money. But not all money are equal in terms of the monetary stand. That means you can exchange for goods and service are different. So same thing, Dharma also got this different quality also, or this different quality. So from the side of the Dharma, the techniques are that. But from the side of the person, before the person can engage in a thing, there are certain prerequisites. They must take refuge. They must have faith. They must keep their vow well. So let's say all take refuge together, recite 100 times. But what will differ in the thing is the quality of practice. So the quality of practice means how many vow they have. If the person got no vow, they just get a little bit. So one person got vow, oh, then there's another league. One is called Kampong League, one is go international already. So once you got the particular vow, then it's how well you keep the vow and what type of level of vow you have. You got the prime precept, you got the Bodhisattva vow, you got the tantric vow, and then your five precept is not only the layperson precept, it's not only the eight precepts of a shamana, 我说三业, then also not a precept of a jitsu, but precept of a fully God ordained monk. So once you got this, then what the person to say just one mala or prayer become more powerful than any other thing that cannot compare already. So you must understand the different technique of all the things. So inside this Shakyamuni Buddha practice, then they say they review the foundation of good quality. After they review the foundation of good quality, then they say, okay, now I know God blessing. So now you say Shakyamuni Buddha mantra, then you visualize the Buddha in front of you, and you say the mantra is to say that let you quickly understand the meaning. So when got time to do, it's meant to be every paragraph of the foundation good quality is take the thing and review and think for it for a while. In the foundation of good quality, they talk about all the major three principles as well, Paul. And they begin with the foundation called devotion to Guru, able to devote to the Guru, to see the Guru in the particular light that you can 100% rely on. A lot of people find Guru, but a lot of people don't know how to 100% extract the relationship from the thing. Then perfect devotion to the Guru is the root of the path. So seeing this, I shall rely on him day and night unceasingly without making any mistake. So that become the main thing. So Rinpoche said one time, he said, it's not saying that the guru is Buddha, I'm advertised and Buddha. No, it's to say for your side to practice the thing. That's why practice of guru devotion is one of the most difficult practice, but the most important one. I like to say the most important because the root of the path is devotion to guru, the root of the path. Only Lama Tsongkhapa wrote in the Lamrim this way. In the Lambre, the Sakya tradition, in the jewel garland of the Kagyu tradition, then they never write it explicit like that. Only Lama Tsongkhapa wrote it explicitly the root of the path. They mentioned, though Lama Tsongkhapa mentioned it in the first paragraph, first few lines he mentioned, but the other will say Guru is important or the thing, but it's sort of like, but so Jirong Khapa have translated all the things. So as you recite the Shakyamuni Buddha mantra, Tai Ta Muni Muni Ma Muna Yasoha, you visualize the white light come and strengthen your understanding. When you say what you mean by strengthen your understanding, that means you are able to recall it at ease. You're able to recall the thing. You must remember, or you must say that once you 老化, right, 生苦,劳苦 means you easily forget things. Nowadays, you read paragraph, you can't count. Did I do 2 times or 3 times? Or I've forgotten. Or is it 1 time? After you do it, you repeat again. Did I count this one or not? So you realize that after a while, our mind is not as sharp as whatever reliable as what we wish it to be. So it doesn't mean your mind cannot. It means you just have to. That's why these are the blessings that we need. The white color is to purify, and the yellow color light when you do the thing is to correctly and remember it. Then the yellow color light is like vitamin and all the things that make you able to recall the thing. If you're able to do it correctly, you will be able to remember things quite sincerely inside your mind itself. So then we share Shakyamuni Buddha mantra. Then after that we do the dedication. So with this, so that you got an idea of how we do a practice itself, the motivation, the dedication, and the beginning and the end, and then inside what entail the practice for immeasurable, 7 limb prayer, mandala, and in certain practice itself. In a tantric practice itself, we will visualize the Buddha, then we make different type of offering, outer offering, inner offering, secret offering, suchness offering, different offering to collect merit. collect merit. And then we will try to dissolve the deity into the emptiness, that we meditate on emptiness itself. So it becomes more and more complex, and it's like a layer up, a layer up, a layer up. Without having a foundation of enough strong refuge, right? You will not, your mind will be like a leaf. When someone say, right, you will be easily persuaded or easily affected by what people say. Suddenly what people say you believe, but what the Buddha say, what you say maybe not. This is a function of refuge. So you need not be you need not to go and tell the person what they say is wrong. I think it's not important at all. The more important thing is what you're experiencing right now. When you take refuge, right, when you got a very, very strong refuge, a correct refuge, that means you'll be able to withstand what thing? Any doubt. Doubt will not always arise in your mind. When you got a lot of doubt, that means your refuge is not strong enough. The strength of the refuge must be stronger than the strength of doubt. That's why you will not be doubtful. Anything you say, have not say, I'm quite sure. That's why when Rinpoche say, when you read the array of Sukhavati Pure Land Sutra in front of the person coffin and the person is there and you got the text in front of you, if you cannot tap it directly, but you place on the coffin top, correct, the glass panel or the wood where the person head crown is supposed to be and visualize, this person will go to the Amitabha Buddha Pure Land for sure. Is it that it come from no cause? If it come from no cause or come from every cause, then everybody who died will have someone in front and then say the prayer. No, not everyone. Only a select few. They might have created karma before. So they might not create this life, but they created last life. This life, they might not even be a Buddhist, but they hang. Let's say their children happen to be Buddhists. They are free thinker or whatever. A lot of the Chinese people in China, right? When you see the funeral, some might have monks to say some prayer, but you really generally they go up there, they take flower, they bow, they respect, they try to recall the good thing what the person have done. That's about it. Nothing very powerful. So array of Sukhavati Pure Land Sutra, when you recite the thing, whoever reciting must have faith. It's like whoever know how to, let's say you no need to know how to cook, to eat food, no need. You just need to know where got food and people give you free to eat. But the person cooking one must know how to cook. Same thing, the person who recite the prayer must have faith in the prayer. I say one more time. Whoever you eat food doesn't mean you need to know to cook. You just need to be at the place at the time when the food is cooked, when someone is offering to you. But the person that is cooking the food necessarily need to know how to cook. So necessarily whoever reciting the prayer must have faith. So you got enough faith or not? You must tell you you got not enough faith. Later I'll post a video. Rinpoche, after the whole thing he offered to me, he said that, welcome to Pure Land. Samsara forever no more. Relax. You're okay already. And from Buddha, Rinpoche said that. When I hear that one, I really felt so touched by Rinpoche kindness. He gave us the last bit of confidence that really able to hang on to. Hang on to. So this is most amazing. I'm gonna tell you, there's no Lama that emphasize on teaching in Lamrim as Lama Zopa Rinpoche. I'm gonna tell you, now you Google how many Lama got this sort of teaching, like what we have archived in FPMT. No. In the wisdom Lama Yeshe Wisdom Archive, Lama Yeshe, I think there's something like 36,000 hours of work. I'm almost thinking, okay lah. Now got AI, we can probably put the thing inside there. They can discern the thing very much quicker for you. I just feel this way lah. Whatever the Lama Yeshe Wisdom Archive has done for the past 20 years, right now the AI will probably do in 2 months or a few months. You just need to load the thing. They will come out. Someone check the thing will be done. Probably they can even probably give much better explanation inside the thing at all. Okay, so with that, right, I covered the Sakyamuni Buddha practice. So else, my Sakyamuni Buddha practice never finished. You know, Sakyamuni. So at least today I give a little closure to it. So now I'm going to cover the particular thing. So 现在我们只关了这个释迦牟尼佛的修行呢，我们全心就是皈依发起菩提心，然后我们就观想导师释迦牟尼佛还在我们的前方。然后我们就做四圣心，我们是无量心，七智供养供曼陀罗。然后我们说功德心愿品呢，把它念诵一遍，就是说怎样成佛。从我们说的，我们成佛的基础就是依来上师，这个就是根本。好像一棵树好坏是看它的根好坏，真的看它的根。我们说我们全部智慧，我们全部 所能得造的习气，所能消多少业障，就是说我们怎么样依赖我们的上师，不是跟他做一个跟屁虫，不是，是怎样随他的法，了解他的法，然后我们说随法如法的这样做，如法的这样做。然后呢，根本就是依赖上师。我们说师心、佛心，师心就是佛心，也是这一点最难修，也是你把这一点拿捏的好呢，然后修行会非常容易，会非常容易。下一步骤呢，我们说，然后呢，我们就念这个呢有道次第，中高八写的道次第。然后呢，我们会念大家穆尼穆尼玛阿穆呢也说啊，从前方的我们说导师释迦牟尼佛放光芒，消业障，白色、黄色，消业障就是说我们不了解，跟他了解然后那些，特别是我们那种思考，我们恶心，恶心就是说怀疑是真的吗？我们的真的吗是大多是怀疑没有，不会怀疑肯定有，但是我不知道为什么会有。We call positive doubt and negative doubt. One is neutral doubt，真的笨不知道。所以现在你是没有个老师，那你就会听到，你不可能的。我会感觉到，乃是你拿出来读那些资料，也没有一个按次序的，我们说排列出来到次第。所以现在我们说，末法时代，现在我们不是说资料有没有，只是说怎样最充分的利用我们的资料。要到刺激这样，所以我们念大家穆尼的时候，必须要做这个甘露的观想，白色甘露消我们特别那种内心里面执着、不了解、不知道太多怀疑心那些消掉，然后黄色呢给我们那种信心，对三宝的信心越来越加有一个经验在那边更加巩固。然后呢，做完然后我们就做回向这个功德。好，现在是不是要讲哦？我们说供养银陀罗尼。Okay, so now I want to talk about the benefit of doing the cloud offering mantra. Okay, the cloud offering mantra. As we start to do the offering to the Buddha, when we do the front generation, so we visualize before the mandala, then we visualize all the seven limb prayer, then we visualize this ground become like a very pure land, then we visualize all the particular offering laid out, and we do the cloud offering mandala, cloud offering mantra. This cloud offering mantra is very, very powerful. It's almost like Masopa Rinpoche, I did say in the beginning of this talk, alright, that what let you accumulate the most amount of merit in the shortest amount of time. 现在我要给予这个口座传承这个供养银陀罗尼线 I will give the oral transmission of this mantra straight away right now. As you receive the thing, correct? 你念一遍就变成100遍. That means you recite the mantra I offer to you, correct? That means when you recite the mantra one time, it's like 100 times more powerful. So they become very, very good. So I received this many times from Rinpoche. So I want to offer to you. Om Namo Bhagavate Vaja Sawa Pama Dane Tathagata Arate Samyasam Buddhaya Tayata Hom Benze Ma Teza Benze Ma Bia Benze Ma Bui Zida Benze Ma Bui Mano Pasankaro Wana Benze Sawakama Haramana Bijodana Benze So Ha so sometimes I recite Benze B-E-N-Z-A. Sometimes inside the book they'll say Vajra V-A-J-R-E. Either is also okay because I did receive from my teacher Om Benze. So if you recite the thing Om Vajra, so Vajra is a Sanskrit way of pronouncing the thing. It seems like more accurate. So whichever you follow the your guru who gave you the thing. So I give you both. Oh, Namo Bhagavate Vaja Sawa Pama Dane Tatagadaya Arate Samesam Buddhaya Tayata Om Bhaja Bhaja Maha Bhaja Maha Teza Bhaja Maha Biya Bhaja Maha Bodhicitta Bhaja Maha Bodhi Mendopa Sawa Karana na Bhaja Sawa Kama Avarana Bishodana Bhaja So Ha Okay, so if you make any offering, so offering got outer one means you already arrange one. So what's the benefit? They got a total of I believe it's eight very powerful benefit. You 8. So you have to do so if so this mantra, right, not only had the power to multiply, but this mantra got more than this. It got the power to bless and multiply. So whatever you offer the Buddha, you must bless first. Whatever you offer to the Buddha, you bless first. So those, especially those take tantra one, right? So whatever you drink, even a sip of water, you have to think of that offer to the deity inside you. That means you constantly accumulate merit, because when you want to become a Buddha as quick as possible means you're constantly engaging in the accumulation of merit and wisdom. That means there's no stop in the accumulation of merit and wisdom. I say one more time, there is no stop in the accumulation of merit and wisdom. So when you work how to do that, then you think whatever I do today in my work may become a cost for me to complete my accumulation. Right? So you think like that, may don't harm anyone, may I be able to actualize. Then you ask the Buddha, have compassion on me, have compassion on me. Please have compassion on me. Don't forsake me. Please bless me so that I can remember the Dharma at all times. So you think like that, then you continually correct merit. The first benefit, when you remember this mantra, the minute you remember this mantra, that means you no need even to say, you remember the mantra only. Oh, must make the cloud offering mantra. Then you gain the benefit of making offering to all the Buddhas in the 10 direction, who equal to the number of atoms or sand grains of the Pacific Ocean. Can you imagine? You think of this one, then whatever you think I'm going to offer, let's say you buy a packet of peanuts, you offer orange apple. The moment you think of this mantra, every Buddha get the offering ready. Can you imagine? It's impossible for us to do that, you know. First thing, you also don't know how many Buddha, but this one blanket it. They select all. All the Buddha 10 direction receive your offering. Can you imagine how powerful? Wow. It's impossible one. It's impossible for you to go. Right now, and last time when you get married, correct? Someone you go to your friend house, you buy a box of cake, correct? Then you bang tiap, correct? Last time got bang tiap one. I don't know. New generation for bang tiap. Where got people buy cake one? They probably give you a coupon or everything. Last people bang tiap buy cake one. No cake. Last one Shane probably go to Cynthia house to buy cake, you know, then give to the mother, give to everybody cake. I'm quite sure. Then to two people, not only cake, must got pong piang. I know it's quite delicious one. Got a lot of I eat before, so I remember I got this one. Must. So right now, if you ever have henceforth a box of cookie and you remember this mantra, every Buddha receive one box of cookie already. Oh, can you imagine now that now? Can you imagine? It's impossible right now. Now you don't even memorize the mantra, you just have to remember the mantra. 哦，现在我们供养源头呢，你有8个无可思议的八大功德。第一个功德就是说，每次你在供养佛陀的时候，你前方佛陀，你供一盏灯。现在你再次观想一下呢，这个供养源头呢，你还没有念这个咒语的时候，每个佛陀都得到，每个人你供了一盏灯，也是你放了一盘苹果、水果蔬，什么东西都得到一份。Just by listening, so it's very amazing, right? Can you imagine you offer one incense, one light, one piece of fruit, one biscuit? You offer all the Buddha. Can you imagine all those people who never do this? You know how much fortunate you are. Cannot compare anymore already, correct or not? All the people tell me Elon Musk could be quite rich, or the owner of Nvidia could be quite rich, or all the people are quite rich, but they can never have the Dharma richness of you right now. You only left 1 minute, you offer whatever remainder, one cup of tea, you remember this mantra, you get it. Wow. Can you imagine? So this one must do. It's a compulsory must do one. If you want to accumulate merit, you must do this. It's almost like you don't do. We got don't do one. So some of you may finish retreat with me or even go out. You realize that before offering lunch or what, I will definitely offer this mantra, say 3 times. When you say 3 times, all get. But if I remember, let's recite the cloud offering mantra so everybody recall that every Buddha get ready. Can you imagine that? You tell me which mantra you do practice, every Buddha get one. Don't have this one. And this one from what? The kindness of Buddha. The kindness of Buddha. And this come from the kindness of Buddha, come from the kindness of Guru who introduced you to the thing. If Rinpoche had not taught to me, I would not be able to teach you. So you understand the kindness of Guru. Cannot repay kindness on no way. No way. if you can offer to a lot of people, a lot of money, like not right now got a lot of we call it charity, correct? That means every charity they are, be it be real, fake, or whatever thing, well, just want money one. Every time you think of this, every charity, be it good or bad, whatever thing, get all benefit. Oh, can you imagine? Wow. Because from the side, whether they are good or bad, doesn't really matter. The main thing that the act of giving, you really receive the merit. Rinpoche won't tell me what. The act of whether the person is real, fake, whatever thing, the act is that there is someone not receiving it, and from your side, pure, it's called karma accumulated. You receive the benefit already. So because you need to gain unimaginable, inconceivable merit as quick as possible, even right now, to continue your practice of Tantra, continue your practice of Shine. That's why before we do 3-year retreat, we have to complete, we do prostration, we do mandala, we do Vajrasattva, then we do Dodekadro, we do Satya, we do water bowl offering, we do Dodekadro, we do refuge prayer, we do Guru Yoga. It's all purify, accumulate merit. But right now, with this, can it supersede that? No, you still to need to do that. But without this as a foundation, so easy to do, you got even chance to do the preliminary. 也是你没有机会做这个，你根本没有本钱来做我们说前行。做10万个大礼拜，10万个曼陀罗，10万皈依文，10万个金刚萨埵，10万个供水，10万个做渣渣，10个萨玛亚巴加，10万个多杰卡做火供，无可能有福报，所以这个必须要做供养因陀罗尼。二者，every time you recite this mantra 3 times, that you get the benefit of prostrating to all the Buddha. That means you go there to food, correct? You prostrate to every Buddha 1 time. All the Buddha, can you imagine right now? You every day only the maximum do 3 times, right? Morning 3 times, night time 3 times, right? Now you offer this one. Every Buddha you prostrate. Can you imagine? So right now, if you go to a shop, Tanka shop, do you all do this one? If you can remember, you do. If you cannot remember, you don't do, correct? Not? If not, you remember, oh, now got this lobang. I look at all the Buddha. Then you happen to have Yatsuke Kopi, correct? Then think all the Buddha, club offering Dharani. Even the thing don't have sung, you create the merit of giving. The Buddha Dharma body is there. Then not talk about got soon, got all the thing done. So 当我们也是我们念这个供养头的呢，我们就得到第二个功德呢，就是说我们会在每个佛陀的座下呢，我们做一个礼拜顶礼。So now the no reason those Pikachu one, right? 白卡白手 one 哦，你看我似乎会卡疼，无变贵。Now you recite must no need what you just 合掌 correct not? Okay, second, third. When you just make offering just like incense, but you get this, you also get the benefit because you go there, you also get the what thing? The benefit also making offering, incense, garland, ornament, ointment, ropes, umbrella, banner, flags, enemy, sitting cloth, divine dress, food, ornaments of all the Buddha. Even you make one, the rest will come with it. The Buddha say, if you ever make offering, you think of this one, not only one, I tumpang for you. I make everything nice for you. Every Buddha get this. Wow, can you imagine right now? Tell me when was the last major offering? They make flower or you make eye or whatever thing. So for me, I like to make light offering because I like bright place. Bright make me like more awakened. So when was the major one? You do 1 time or even your neighbor say, wow, this xiao, I don't any my teacher Geshe control once came to my house. My offering was so high I cannot see the Tara behind. So he said, nah, this is correct. He said, nah, must make like that. People shocked. Wow, how come you're offering so much one? Beside 拜青青咯，好惡的好種種哦，哇阿羅漢哦，拜一杯功德水一杯啊，一杯拜青，not like that one。拜青你是不要想，沒人跟你講，沒有人跟你講。現在你 put all the thing, then you think of crowd offering down it. Oh, and then you can like that. But even you offer one type, you think of this one, you get all the type. Oh, Buddha said, I pack it for you. This is amazing, correct? No? Can you imagine how amazing right now? Does Omani Payment Home got this benefit? Well, Omani Payment got different current merit, but this one is really current merit. This is really, really different. Number 4, all you become purification of negative karma. You see, purify negative karma. 当我们做第4个呢，就可以消很多很多的业障。第5，you gain all merit, you collect merit, you purify negative karma, collect merit. Number 6, you see all the Buddha, and the Buddha will guide you, will guide you. You will see the Buddha in no time. You see the Buddha means what? The Buddha, you always is surrounded by the Buddha. That means you see the Buddha, means you will always be in a very close, taken care of by the Buddha. You see, why the Sakyamuni Buddha show aspect of paranirvana at the age of 80 at Kushanaga? Because he realized there is no more sentiment of karma with him. He, of course, can live for a long period of time. But why? No more karma. But right now, because you do this, you will have the karma for the Buddha to stay around to guide you. Now this is absolutely important. You see, Buddha got no compassion. Oh, Buddha will die, they will take care of me. No, you need to have karma. So if someone say this, oh, then we got the karma. Number 7. That means all the naga, the spirit, the smelly tea, the Garuda, then the Champo, Bajapani, all the people will guide you and protect you whole day. No one can harm you. No one can harm you。我们第7呢，也是你可以念这个呢。我们说第6个功德就是说可以消无可思议业障，第5个是累积无可思议的福报。第6呢，我们说时常我们佛陀都菩萨都会围绕着你，我们说加持你，能帮助你了解到佛法。然后第7呢，我们说全部的神鬼神，我们爷差都不能伤害到你。然后我们说金刚手叫巴加巴尼，then all the four guardian will always protect you in your practice. So you ask me, if you ask yourself, are you afraid right now or not? I say, okay, you're not afraid because you're listening to the Dharma. So let's say I take away everything, your pendant, your everything away. Are you afraid? No, say I'm not afraid because I can say this mantra. Oh, then that's it. Then very good already. That means you really understand already. Then you say this mantra. So now in India right now, I'm in Kathmandu right now because at home in Pasir Ris I got light offering. So every time Rinpoche who was being light offering, but ABC offer 100,000 light. So Rinpoche say, and also the 100,000 light ABC. Then Penang Center want to be more than ABC. So there's 100,001 light. I say okay lah, I rejoice. I got no problem as many of y'all do. The best is every one of y'all. I felt that should not everybody got their own way. They want to do more. I think good. Do more so we can got more things to rejoice. So when people do virtue, your mind should not be angry. 哇，跟我搞我比，Bodhisattva 冇比哇，水洗。Thank you，你做，你做，我少一个东西不用烦恼。Correct 咯。If someone do that, Bodhisattva never got problem. 你要做，哇，我等很久了，我等很久哦，叫你做了，现在你呢心甘情愿的做哦，哇，非常不可思议。第7、第8个呢，very important. If you keep doing this, when you die, you go Amitabha Buddha 漂亮。当你往生时，你肯定往生西方极乐国土，就是说这个供养您陀罗尼。You might wonder, right? How can just say this mantra 3 times? That doesn't take very long. Later, I will record 3 times. Understand? I will record it in a handphone with the word. I record it pretty slow. So before you read, before every meal, take the thing, plug in the thing, or you read through together with me, you collect all the merit. How wonderful, right? No doubt you cannot say you're going to practice for a long period of time, but I felt that while you're able, right, and you start to do the thing, you collect all these 8 benefits. I will send this note to you, plus the recording, plus the mantra that I leave it out. So you don't need to open the thing. You just have to see the screen, right? In your handphone, the chat group, you're able to get all the benefit. Now, this is what I meant that having accumulated inconceivable merit. So this is because of the main thing we're able to do that is the Buddha kindness, Buddha compassion for us. Christianity say, God loved you all so much, so he sent his only son to come out. But he never talk about making offering, making all the thing. I never hear about the thing. Never talk about the true nature thing. Never talk guide by all the thing. He said that God help those who help themselves. I say, wow, that means I'm on my own or what? Hey, Buddha say, no, I always surround you. You think of me, I'm going to surround you. You need to remember the mantra. Right now you can understand. Wow, so if I invest maybe 2 minutes on this prayer, I can get so much. Every time I eat a meal, whole day I invest 6 minutes, I can get so much on benefit. If I don't do, am I the most clever or I'm quite dumb or I don't know? So if you really think about it, I need to come back, then it becomes very natural that you will do. You become very natural that you do. So right now I'm like pushing like, oh, it must. Same thing like where Vajrasattva, you say Vajrasattva, even short mantra, is like your rubbish bin, it kept the thing cannot, because of Buddha compassion. The Buddha compassion. The Buddha say that if I ever become a Buddha, and whoever say this mantra must get this. If I if I cannot give this benefit, I will not become Buddha. So now he fully actually enlightenment. He collected all the merit already. So that's why all this is called by the power of his prayer. The power of his prayer. 承诺. I honor the thing. So that's very, very amazing. Right? So I just now I thought about this guy who helped all the kids like Li Yapeng or something like that. So he honored his word. Whoever thing I can see, I will help. I will really, really. And it's not, if you help people for one day, then but you help for 20 years, that's him already. I'm quite clear. For 1/3 of your life. Quite sure. That means, and what they do is very difficult. You have to do a lot of things, and I felt it's just the true nature because he totally believe what he's doing. You want to do the thing for a long period of time, for year after year after year after year, regardless been scolded, been harmed, been looked down upon, and you still continue to do, it is because you're doing something you really believe already. It's not something you believe other people, because you truly believe that this is what I need to do. 你本身要做. So right now, have you all got that thought now? I truly believe I need to do this already. I remember when I take the Bodhisattva vow first time. That was with Kirti Sensei Rinpoche. I remember with Kirti Sensei. This one, Kirti Sensei Rinpoche. I went to Balestier to receive Kalaka Chakra initiation. Before that, then Kirti Sensei Rinpoche received Bodhisattva. At the third time, I still thinking, should I take or not? Should I take? The second time, I say I'm not sure. Third time, I say take lah. Then after that, I feel so much joy in my heart. I say finally, I was brave. I will do it for all the people. And then the day I promise I will help everyone. So that become very powerful for me. That thought of that feeling was encapsulated in me for a long, long time. So some of you have not taken the Bodhisattva vow. Some of you have not even taken the refuge vow. Some of you might have taken all the vow. So you should try to keep your vow as pure as possible. So tomorrow is Tsok Day. So you should try to go ABC to do a Tsok. Sok Day, Guru Puja, to make effort. So those who will do Chao initiation, very good. Tomorrow is a special Sok because it's called the 12th day, the first Sok of the Tibetan 12 month. It is called Heruka Sok. So Lama Tsongkhapa, one main practice is Heruka, and Lama Zopa Rinpoche practice is Heruka. So if your main practice Heruka, is your birthday. So must do the Sok. Must try to go down and do Sok. Must try to do Sok offering. The Sok offering is a very short prayer, like you go ABC and do the prayer, but you can make the most amount of merit. But main thing is to purify all the negative karma. But in relation of making offering to people, say sorry, correct? That's where you collect the most amount. So Rinpoche did say, there's so many ways that we do over the last course of our last 1-2 weeks. I give mantra almost every day. There are some, so you know you got handphone, right? You can just revise the thing while you're sitting down, nothing to do. Just scroll the whole thing. What I say, try to think about it. Oh yeah, this mantra, this mantra. And that's very good. Very, very good to just think about it. Then you just say, if you can say all those mantra, memorize the thing, and then you put it at the thing. After a while, you become that good, really, that good. So, but Rinpoche did actually say, he said you should memorize the mantra. So now you think of the mantra, you get the first benefit. But you need to recite all the mantra 3 times or memory, correct? Because you're not going to bring your prayer book. But right now, we don't need prayer book. We got handphone. Take out the thing, what we do. Then you're going to get the rest of the purify negative karma, accumulate all the merit, make all the Buddha always surrounded you, all the Tenlong Papu surrounding you, all you get all those benefits. Now, remember this. Must recite one. The first one they get, but right now for you to receive the thing, you need to recite the mantra 3 times. Okay, very good. So now, I want to talk about pollution. Once you make offering to the Buddha, right, or the altar table, whatever. So first thing I sort of remind you of, cheap grade offering cannot eat. Okay, you offer to the Tisan all their food, you cannot eat because you get pollution. A lot of people say, cheap grade got Bangkok one, put dragon, put all the things. Then after that, you can say, heng no. You get pollution. You get pollution means what? No? You suddenly lose interest. You suddenly lose interest. Means got pollution. You suddenly start to get afraid. You suddenly start to lose sense of purpose. It's get you got pollution from somebody who did not practice. So usually the monks when they go out, they try not to accept a lot of food from the thing. So if not that, we need to do certain prayer before that. There's one mantra. So this is one of the mantra that I recite. There's another one more mantra. Maybe tomorrow I will, or the next time I share with you. I take out that one. You say that mantra. So right now the mantra very easy. I will just all put inside this chat group, the Zoom chat group. I will say the mantra and I put the audio below. Then you just play the thing and you recite together. Then you're not going to get pollution. When you get pollution, you cannot. When you get pollution means you fall sick. Pollution means fall sick. When you fall sick, you're not going to operate as well as you are able. You fall sick. So this mantra, if you put offering for the Buddha, so anything you offer to people is actually their thing already. Understand? It's not your thing. I still remember someone offers choc, They offer, buy a very nice piece of chocolate because after that they want to bring back home and eat. So someone distribute choc to other people, say, oh, 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 that one is mine. Then I say, well, 这个我能搞咯，没有跟他讲。No, it's not like that one. You offer, it's not your thing already. You offer to the Buddha. So like choc or whatever thing, correct? They even say that choc, correct? Like you offer the thing, whoever offer one must really understand how to do the thing one. That means you must offer, I offer all the food inside whatever on this plate. So you never think like that, right? Then the banana, right? Then you must also eat the skin, because it's also soft, Wala jialat, then you will become like cow, Wala liao, I tell you liao. So you must think, whoever offer must think strongly, clearly one. That's why a lot of y'all do so long never improve. Now you know the understanding already, not? Because you got pollution. Understand? 师傅，我做了很久了，刚刚有跟人讲呢，我这种跟你讲咯，你丢pollution丢毒咯，很多人没有跟你讲，对不对？ Then you get the thing. So they can even get pollution. If someone don't like your guru, say bad thing about your guru, they say in the liberation of time, you share the same well the person. Whatever you study, you'll not get realization. You'll not get any realization. That's why Lama Zopa Rinpoche, my teacher, he's so kind to me. He one day I was in hot. Let me see where was I. I was in I was in Sweden. I was in Switzerland. Then Rinpoche text me, "Where are you?" I say, "I'm in Switzerland." "Did you bring the Lama Atisha chakra?" "Whatever happened, I bring 1,000 pieces with me." That time I got a lot. He said, "I bring quite a lot." He said, "Send to me. I need." Then he told me that he was at Tanzanam teaching at a European place, and some of the people who was against His Holiness was shouting anti-holiness slogan. And then he didn't wear his pouch with him, and he said he got polluted. He go back, everything like dry, like no feeling. Read any Lam prayer, no feeling, no nothing. Lang Gong, he said got pollution. So how to protect y'all? Y'all need to wear the thing that got Lama Atisha Chakra. So y'all don't have, okay. So very simple. Chinese New Year, I'll make sure I make it available. You don't have, you need to have one. If you got a pendant I offer before, it's running out of stock, I need to make new one. Then you need to wear that one. Must have that one. If you don't have, you realize that, how can I practice so long? I always like Tiao Tu, How can we Tiao Tu? It's got pollution. Got pollution. Okay? Is it most people got pollution? I say yes. Yes. Most people get pollution. Most people don't get pollution. You know, no? Even Lama Tsongkhapa, right? Have to go to the cave. And Melarapa have to go to the cave. And go inside there, don't see people. Because it's scared of this sort of distraction and pollution. I mean, you're going to get, of course, you will get, right? But actually, it doesn't mean matter, because you all don't practice, so no different. No, not a lot different. But you practice, you need to wear all the things so they'll be protected. It's very important. Because you're going to deep space. You're going to deep space. You need to wear the thing against radiation, against all the things so that you get all the thing. So right now, you all don't have contrite bodhicitta. Your bodhicitta only lasts, we call it the strength of ascertainment. You know that I will free everyone from suffering and become a Buddha. But the strength of that thought, maybe 1 minute or 2 minutes, the flavor gone. Put away. So right now, you need to see all this to purify yourself. So you realize as you start to practice, you become this. So is it everybody need? Yes, everybody need. So if you put food on the offering table before you take down, right, you need to say this mantra 7 times, and then you can eat the food. Then you can eat the food. then you can eat the food. I will also same thing, record it 7 times, you listen to the thing, and then you say the thing. Very important。现在我们说也是我们在的佛龛，可能我们供水果、供东西，那些东西是属于三宝的东西了。但是有我们的吃呢，我们会得到一种我们说坏的习气在那边，我们就会产生一种业在那边，那种业升起来的时候，会卡住我们的清净，会卡住的，所以一定要念这个咒7遍。然后就放在佛龛啊、水啊、什么东西啊，都一定要念7遍。好像水果啊、糖果啊、面包啊，你放在佛龛的，然后你拿下来，一定要念这个咒七遍，七遍。OK，现在我给你们这个咒：Tayata idam penny ratna pemani parana nisoha. Tayata idam penny ratna pemani parana nisoha. Tayata idam penny ratna pemani parana nisoha. OK，给了。嗯哼，good。所以现在我们做几声 Om Mani Padme Hum。所以那个女生呢，李美惠哦，说还没有醒过来，可能就是保持那个状态，没有就越来越差，也没有什么进步，就是躺在那边。我真的很希望她 before 过年可以醒过来，还有多少天呢？还有可能还有20多天吧。然后希望她能够强烈的会。所以你们在做你们的功课的时候。要光想到他，回向给他。现在我们念21遍的 Om Mani Padme Hum，回向给他。Om Mani Padme Hum Om 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 Mani Padme Hum。我们做金刚萨埵有读瓦恰萨法。Power, base, power, regret, power, antidote, power, promise。你看，我们要做多久多长了？也是我们坐下来，我们就可以很安静的感觉到我 OK 啊，我会很容易放下呢。是说你有进步了，懂吗？以前你怎么都不能放下，乃是人家说你不爽哦，你牢牢要报仇。明天哦，我要报仇。我明天哦，整天我睡觉的时候想，明天要怎么样整他，讨回这个公道，吞不下，吞不下这口气。也是你有进步呢，你很容易放下。好了好了，给他骂啦，骂了之后啦，宵夜账，你会很不甘愿了。但是，然后也是你真的到位，哇，他是我的老师，我可以学安忍，因为有他，我才会成就。我要回向功德回向给他，因为他生气，他会堕入3恶道，所以因为有他，我成就他入恶道，我必须要发菩提度他。那你看，我们有层次的，with that there's different level of all the practice. So you cannot say you don't improve, right? If you every day try to, I don't believe you cannot improve. I don't believe. Because something cannot become nothing one. You might not be able to recall, be able to think, but you listen after you got more idea, and the merit improved to a certain point, then you realize the Papunka Rinpoche got one attendant. When Papunka Rinpoche got one attendant, he did not study how to read, nor he decided how to write. But Papunkan Rinpoche prophesied before Papunkan Rinpoche showed Paranamana. Then he said, in future, you're able to read by yourself. So really, in one day, the manager just read the text and know to read by himself because of the blessing of the Guru. So cannot read, cannot write, what it means, never do sadhana. Papunkan Rinpoche, tote, clean floor, whatever thing. But because of merit, understand all the thing. Maybe collect merit from the thing. So you realize how important the object of your refuge, the object of your devotion become the object of the devotion. So the object of devotion, like, it's just like stock. You buy what stock? If you buy all the blue chip, you know you're quite you buy all the volatile stock, correct? Or you're not very sure. You can go either way, correct or not? So you can go either way. So same thing. What you devote to will create a lot of different. So once you create to the guru, unmistaken from your side, you label. Then especially you devote to His Holiness. I like to say for most people should be not a problem, but it's not 100% because there are people who really don't like His Holiness. I can't. So for me, I can't understand because they're karma. They got no karma to see that light because their previous life, they make mistake in relation to the guru. That's why this life they create the same mistake again. And this is because minty of pollution. I remember Venerable George Depp told me one time, Lama Yeshe got one attendant, her right? The attendant after was so devoted to Lama Yeshe, one day wrote writing bad about Lama Yeshe. So bad, you know. Then George said, I don't know when my this karma will ripen. He's very afraid. He said, oh, I pray, I, I pray that this never ever happened to me, but you can't be 100% sure. So what thing? So George was probably thinking in terms of a possibility. He said that there is always a possibility this to happen. Right? So how you overcome the possibility? Collect merit, protect your mind. How you protect your mind? By analyzing it correctly. It's not faith-based already. If your practice is faith-based, you're gone. That means you hear someone more charismatic, talk very nice, very good, you feel good, then liao, liao, then finish, then finish. So you should always, that's why whatever I tell you, you should say, oh, Sifu thought one, is it come from where? So or I always send out one notes from the FPMT or whatever thing. So at least you can verify, oh, what Sifu says, same whatever inside here. He just make it more clear to me, emphasize the thing so that you can go. So it's become very clear, right? Not? When someone claims something you straight away believe, the Buddha said, don't. Even what I say, you must try out. Don't reject straight away. Also doesn't mean you need to believe it straight away till you do it out. So do you need to know every teaching? No. You need to know what is required for you to get enlightened only. Clear? But once you get but the Bodhisattva bow inside there, I will hear the Pujaka Buddha teaching, the Arahat teaching, and even a non-sectarian teaching, whatever thing, so I can guide sentient being. But that is when you got uncontrolled bodhicitta. I like to say that is when you're quite stable already. That means you are out of the quicksand. Then you can do that. You're still inside the quicksand. You want to do so many things. I like to say you're just merely distracted lah. Oh, don't be distracted anymore. Sometimes I feel like I might take one Walkman or then use the word. Oi, stop your random karmic imprint wrong thoughts. They break the cycle of wrong thoughts. They call stop the karmic wind. For that, the most powerful method is devotion to Guru. There's no, ask the Guru, ask His Holiness for help. Please bless me. Please bless me. Say one mala, please bless me. Please have compassion on me. Then His Holiness, if you look at the picture, His Holiness will say, yes. If you got this merit, I'm quite sure you will receive. He will for the very first time say, hey, did the image blink at me or is it my imagination? It's not imagination. The image just blink to you. Then that's it. 我写了一个人到岸 for the very first time you feel I'm assured again. Okay, now baca safa. Om baca satu, 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 om 然后现在观想，金刚萨埵跟我说，全部身口意业障都消了，它融到你心中，跟你无二。你发言从现在、明天早上不造恶业。Recite Guru Vajrasattva say all negative karma complete, purify, dissolve in you, become inseparable from you. Make promise from now till sunrise tomorrow, not create negative karma. Okay, good. Now 现在我们做回向。Due to this merit, may I soon attain the enlightened state of a Guru Buddha, that I be able to liberate all the sentient beings from all their suffering. May the precious Buddhi mind not yet born arise and grow. May the born have no decline but increase forevermore. I pray for the long and stable life of all the Guru teaching true path to enlightenment anytime and anywhere in the world, especially His Holiness the Dalai Lama. We pray for the unmistaken captains of Rinpoche to reincarnate and then in this life show the aspect of great teacher, great scholar, great yogi. Then for all the FMP project activity to study, succeed, flourish, especially building now the Guru Rinpoche in Pokhara and then in Haleshi. I also pray for you all to be able to memorize this mantra that is so beneficial, or at least be able to recall at a timely manner that you to and enjoy the Dharma. Really, really enjoy. You enjoy the Dharma by understanding the benefit you have just gotten yourself by spending 1 or 2 minutes on this. then you can really rejoice. I pray this for you. Okay, then we pray for all those people that pass away, then especially for Eileen Tay, for Mei Hadrian, for Goh Kok Leong, Lau Ming Han, Irene Yo, Tutan Lamo, Ray Sedian Chua Bong, Yo Han Mu Tang, and Chan Dong Tai. Then we pray for these people, so to be pacify all the obstacle to health, to work, to study, to relationship, to finance, to career, all this be pacified, even getting into school, may all the obstacle be pacified. So pray for Sakwang, Sakwang for Anita Sim, for Sandy Chuang, for Josephine Han, for Susan Singh, for Su Ling, for Li Mei Hui, especially for her to really to wake up. Then for Wang Mi Fong, for Kuei Lim, for Wen Chin, for Li Ming Chuan, for Teh Bun Chiu, Ho Chok Kong, for Jo Raisa, for Yap Wing Kong, for Florence Liu, for Ho Chok Hok, for Huang Hong Piao. So do not blame people for if you delegate to them, they don't accept. Don't blame. Don't try to because you blame because you're under the control. Eight worldly dharma. I want to be respected. Then even people disrespect you wherever you do. So the best thing is not even get yourself into this chain. No need to say. You just delegate. As long as they get the thing, that's what you need. You need not to have an acknowledgement. Oh, you're very good. Thank you very much. Then you got ego already. Then become worse. You stay in samsara more. So don't let pride that. I tell you, the five non-virtuous, right, is ignorant, desire, anger, pride, and jealousy. I'm gonna tell you, you still got pride. You still got your little humble eye who try to do the thing one. You still got this pride there. It's just that it's not activated by very difficult person. You activate it, you still have one. So what they do, always try to focus on compassion. Is try to focus on the eight worldly dharma. It's not important at all. Okay, so it doesn't really matter the person or disrespectfully give you offering or respectfully give offering. You say thank you because you received the thing. Nothing like that. In the Great Liberation Sutra, they say, if you want to become, you want to practice well right now in the time of degeneration, 无着恶事，你要好好的成就全部。然后呢，众生很有礼貌供养你，没有礼貌丢给你，你都不会变脸，你都会平等心。谢谢，说一声谢谢。So absolutely important now. So you all must know where your mistake can next mistake possibly come. I like to say it's in relation to another human being. Your next mistake come is always in relation to another human being, and usually it come from the letter opinion, not important. Trust me, not important, not important. If you ask me what is important, how about I say you're going to realize, memorize all the mantra in Sungdu. That'll be really amazing, correct? Not? Then 我们说我们默默的守住八岗 so we need not anything. So when you die, 你会有一种我们说回甘，一种回甘，哇，苦尽甘来。So you take out all the thing. They say, I pray that I take every one of your suffering, then I give you all my happiness. I really mean it. So I got feeling some of your xiong hong or what. I got no flu, and then suddenly the flu come and say, Dr. Cindy lang quy ko hong, tung sa kun bo ching sa what no. Okay, I pray for this. Then I pray for this. I pray for Hang Piao, for Lee Kiu Clayton Ong, Love the Kim, Ong Ki San. So you want Pek Sia, Sanjay Kang, Kelly Mok, James Choi, Carol Gui, Tan Lai Wee, Tan Ki Kyung, for Lim Sing, for Johan Chuan, for Richard Tan, Desmond Lim, for Tai Ti Ellison Go, for Michelle Liu, for Yap Kwang Wai, Alvin Yo, Shashan Ang, for Jean and Guan Si, for Nigel Lim, then for Amita, for Anita Sim, for Kelly Chung, for Annie Chu, for Anjali, for Bi Liang, then pray for Kiki, then for Wuli have a good rebirth. Then we'll pray for all the people in the Zoom group and the Mary Christian group to be very happy. Then we also pray for Lotus, for Eyewear, then for Cheng Song, then for Big Book to do well, also for Blossom Seed. 好，回向愿以此功德普及一切我等你众生，皆共成佛道。众生无边誓愿度，佛法无量誓愿觉，烦恼无尽誓愿断。断我无明，了我生死，愿我成佛度众生。永不忘众生情，永不忘上师情，不敢忘，不会忘，不能忘，永不忘。然后回向我们三世所累积的福报，跟无数的佛陀菩萨、声闻、独觉、阿罗汉， 有情众生福报是没自性的存在，是观待世事没有案例，把这些福报回向我跟你呢，也是没自性的存在，是观待世事没有案例，我们可以早日成佛，也是没自性的存在，是观待世事没有案例。当我们成了佛，我们带全部有情众生一个都没漏到的，也是没自性的存在，是观待世事没有案例，把我们安利到远方佛国位，也是没自性的存在，是观待世事。We dedicate all the three-time merit collected by one cell countless Buddha, Bodhisattva, Projector, Buddha, Arhat, Daka, Dakini, Dhamma Protector, and all the ordinary being merit who does not exist, truly exist, merely labeled by the mind. We dedicate so that I and you, who also does not exist, truly exist, merely labeled by the mind, quickly achieve the state of full enlightenment, who also does not exist, truly exist, merely labeled by the mind. So one achieve full enlightenment, lead every single sentiment, no one left out, also does not exist, truly exist, merely labeled by the mind, and lead them to the state of full enlightenment, who also does not exist, truly exist, merely labeled by the mind. By myself alone, who also does not exist, truly exist, merely labeled by the mind. 最后，愿消三障诸烦恼，愿的智慧真明了，普愿罪障，悉消除，时时常行。菩萨道：阿弥陀佛。Good night, everyone.
Good night，师父。
Good night.
赖师傅，谢谢师傅，
good night，师父。
谢谢师
谢谢师傅，谢谢小米
Rejoice everyone.
，Good night everybody。
谢谢小米。
Thank you. Good
另外
night,
把你的那
everyone.
个的女儿没有出来。
谢谢小米。
Good night, everybody.